Rising Force Online, a classic game that follows the conflict between three races called the Akrasian Empire, Balato Union Federation, and the Korra Huli Alliance, a battle for resources on the Novus sector. And of course guys, as you know, I play a lot of RF Online from our server called Rising Force Initium. Now, Rising Force Initium is like a modern take for the classic grind that we have for RF Online, with new elements added onto the game such as the Battle Pass and also multiple updates when it comes to the armors, weapons, and gameplay overall for RF. Rising Force Initium has reached its 10th month of existence as a server and now is entering its 12th month for its first year celebration. And you know that Rising Force Initium is committed to stow away from that system of guild packages and salaries, fully catering only to player and of course server update experience. And yeah, that's gonna be our topic for today. A new mechanic, a new update again from Rising Force Initium that introduces a catch-up system for new players in this running server. And with that, I am introducing the Planetary ARMORS. Now, Planetary ARMORS can be bought from the new starter NPC with a labeled 60. These Planetary ARMORS are available for all three base classes such as the Warrior, Ranger, and Force or Launcher. Despite being in a starter NPC, this Planetary ARMORS looks awesome and is characterized by their sharp modern aesthetics, indeed indicating the main purpose of this armor, battle ready. Of course, describing this armors for the Akrasian side, it is highlighted by red accents and red hollows designed around the armor, but overall you can look at the Planetary ARMORS for Akrasia to be insect-like. Then, for the Balato ARMORS, it is characterized by its classic yellow accent. It's still with that reminiscent steampunk design and motif for Balato. Also, there is a lot of electrical accents on its design, and they also have a very nice mechanical look for their planetary glider. Then, for the Korra Huli Alliance Planetary ARMORS, it is characterized a lot by plates. They really look awesome. They feel like a medieval age yet modern classic armors enchanted by magic of the Sem. And I feel like the Korra Mage is one of the most interesting planetary armors of which the eyes of the character will be glowing. They also have a very nice 4-part glider to go with. Now, despite being in the starter NPC, each part of the planetary armor costs 10 million each, which is actually still quite a cheap price. As for the planetary glider, it is available on the cash mall for 5,000cc. Now back to the planetary armors, why is it 10 million? It's because this level 60 planetary armors have defensive stats equivalent to level 60 forged seasonal armors, which is actually what is worn by most players inside the game, except that planetary armors only have 1 gem slot socket and it can only accommodate defensive gems. Also, these planetary armors only have 5 talic slots, and they are unextendable. So maximum upgrade would only be up to +5. But yeah, like seasonal armors, they do have set effects. A bit mild on that end. For the melee, you have 20% defense. For the ranger, you have 15% dodge. For the launcher, you have 10% attack. And for the force, you have 10% lifesteal. Then you also have the cyclone weapons, available for all melees, range, force, and even launcher variants. The level 60 cyclone weapon is equivalent to a level 60 lightbringer weapon, but with a special stat of 1.0 movement speed on all weapons. Now, despite being easy to access starter weapons, level 60 planetary armors can be upgraded to level 65 versions, and so is the level 60 cyclone weapons, becoming 65 too, being equal to a primal weapon's base damage. What is sure is that investing in these gears streamlines a growth path leading to level 65. But of course, for level 70, wait up for future updates. Now, on top of this new starter NPC update is also a visual update for the current special wings in the game. All special wings in the game on Akrasia's side will now have a new look fitting for their robotic or modern aesthetics. This includes a new look for the T3 Devil Wings, which is more like a black gunmetal design. Then the T3 Enrot Wing, which still echoes the purple coloration of the Enrot wings. The T3 Hellbringer Wing, now that is very modern and is much like a very big booster at the back of an Akrasian. Also, the Eternal Conflict Wings, which is indeed like a Gundam wing, but still with that dark aesthetic. And finally, one of my favorites, the T3 Asmodeus Wing. This is like the feathery wing, now becoming more robotic and metallic, also changing the color from black to white and orange. Now again, there are no stat changes on this wing. They are just very similar to their original versions. It is just that their looks have been adjusted again, to fit that robotic look of a Crashans. Now, imagine if you have a Sinanju armor that goes with that new Hellbringer wing. Anyway guys, if you are enjoying this video, remember all my videos and streams is supported by Rivalry. Now, what is Rivalry? It's an esports betting platform, the best one in Southeast Asia. There are many games, leagues, and tournaments that you can put your bet on. You can also play the games inside the platform such as Cash and Dash, Aviator, and Baccarat, just in time for the introduction of their new casino wallet bonus. Also, Rivalry introduces the Rivalry token, their entry to the crypto space alongside with their Knots feature. But there's more. You can also join Rivalry through their communities, KOLs, activities. And again, if you want to join Rivalry, you could use the link on the description of my video. You could use my code, Capital Shinbu, with a 1 for an I, and of course, for up to 10,000 pesos bonus on your first deposit. But remember, only 18 and above can use the Rivalry platform. No minors allowed, and also this is not a livelihood thing, not an everyday thing, only bet what you could lose and always bet responsibly. And yeah, there you have it, the new updates coming into Rising Force Initium. Again, this update is designed for new players to really catch up, and join and compete. The never-ending conflict for resources happening inside the game. It is indeed very much like a giveaway, to new players. But of course, that is the commitment of the server. The idea, of course, welcoming new players, especially the solo ones, to try out a new and modern take, yet carefully laid out and planned design for Rising Force Online. Anyway, there's a reason why Rising Force Initium has stayed this long, and it is because of RF Initium's ongoing commitment to quality RF gameplay and new experiences. If you guys want to join us in Rising Force Initium, links are on the description of this video. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this video. Like if you like the video, subscribe to support the channel. Let me know in the comment sections what videos you'd like to see in our channel. And of course, I am Shinbu with 1 for an I, and as always, lahat kayong gamers, mabuhay!